Let's figure it out. Okay, you're too big to share a chair with, man. Funny. Okay, so I don't know. I'm in Oklahoma, and I just got my card, my medical card, my medical marijuana card renewed in the mail, and I just got it today, and it actually came with some paperwork, and I kind of thought maybe I would go over it and tell you guys some of the new rules for Oklahoma. Yeah. So I guess this is newer information. As far as like the conceal and carry, a lot of people say, well, I'm not going to get my card because I can't. It says the state cannot deny a conceal and carry permit or a concealed carry permit to someone solely for being a licensed patient. So that like you shouldn't be denied for that. Um, Custody, like licensed patients can't be denied custody, visitation, or other parenting time with their minor. um, Employment, like unless it's otherwise required by a federal law. So meaning like if your job is a federal job, um, you can't have a card. Like it's not allowed on the property because they're funded by the government. Um, what am I? Okay, so sorry, I kind of read that backwards. I've had a stony drink tonight, and so I'm kind of. Anyways, so basically it's saying like if your job is not federal, your employer cannot discipline you, fire you, or refuse to hire somebody because they have a medical card. Um, Employers do not allow possession or use of medical marijuana products at work. They do not have to allow it. I get that. You can have the card but not have the product at work. Um, Employers may not discipline, fire, or refuse to hire a licensed Oklahoma medical marijuana patient solely because of a positive test for marijuana. Otherwise, they have safety sensitive job possessions. Like, there's certain jobs that you can't, like, I guess. They wouldn't want you to maybe run a meat slicer, an industrial meat slicer, if you were a patient. I guess. I don't know. How are you guys? I gotta figure this lighting out. It's too much. Oof. There we go. Oh, mucho better. Um, Housing, landlords can't refuse to lease you or penalize you for being a licensed patient. I mean, like, that's bull. Um, Medical care, licensed patients. Use of medical marijuana must be used considered equivalent to any other prescription medication under the use and direction of a doctor and does not constitute the use of an illicit substance or disqualify patients from medical care. So basically, weed is just another pharmaceutical if you have a card. Um, Public consumption. This is interesting. Let's see. Smoking and vaping medical marijuana products outdoor, in public, or indoors at a workplace is subject to the same state laws as smoking tobacco. Smoking vape. Okay, so basically, like if here in Oklahoma, I think there is no smoking in state parks, so you would not be able to vape or smoke a joint in a public park. Um, But like in the Walmart parking lot, walking from your car to the building, I think that's acceptable. Um, responsibilities. Of course, there's packaging. You know, you have to have it in childproof packaging because of pets and children. Home grows. Patient grow. Patient grown marijuana must be on real property owned by the patient, or the patient must have the the written permission of the real property owner. So, like, my best friend has 40 acres, and her son has consent to grow in her backyard. He has it all fenced off and da 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 da. So that was kind of what that would be about. Um, possession limits. I'm only live because I've had a beverage to help me. And I got this in the mail and I was like, ooh, these are updates. I could talk about this. So, possession limits. At one time, licensed patients can legally possess. So, I guess this is all together, everything you can have. 3 ounces of marijuana on the person, 6 mature plants and the harvested marijuana, 6 seedling plants, an ounce of concentrates, you can have an additional 8 ounces of marijuana in your residence. Okay. 72 ounces of marijuana edibles and 72 ounces of topicals. Okay, so you can have 3 ounces on your person, but you can have up to 8 ounces at your house, per se, if you grow. But if you grow, good growers might get pounds. So I don't know. I don't know where they would know how much you're actually growing. Unsafe products, negative health income, blah, blah, blah. Sharing. Licensed patients are prohibited from legally sharing their purchased medical marijuana products with any other individual. Travel. Licensed patients are prohibited from traveling outside the state with medical marijuana or marijuana products. Okay. Okay. And then there's a couple little other things here. So yeah, interesting. Interesting. Ooh. Well, oh my goodness. Look at my eyes. I quit eating edibles for a long time. And then I had some chocolate earlier at work. I pinched a nerve in my shoulder a couple days ago, and yeah, fun. Edibles they've come in handy. Oh, I shouldn't eat any more of that. I shall eat them. I shall eat the cinnamon roll. What are you talking about? No, I would never think about traveling with cannabis either. Like, never. Never. No, you can't have any. No, sir. No. Mm-mm. See? You know, like. These things from Walmart, you know where you get the donuts out of the cabinet? These are like cinnamon roll clusters. They're really good. I agree with that. Wow. That's kicking my butt. Work's okay. Work's work. I like taking care of those grandbabies a whole bunch. They're really sweet. I keep them every Thursday. And then, like, if mom and dad want to go do something, I'll keep them. So, yeah. I'm just minding my own business, doing my own thing. Work and home and babies and my dad, taking care of my dad since my mom died, and, you know, life. How is you? I got this earlier when I went to get the sodas. These things are potent. The Keef Colas, these are my favorite weed beverage. They're 125 milligrams. Dang, kick my butt. But I got this Oil Traders live resin cart. It's like London pound cake, and it's pretty good. Makes me cough, but it's pretty good. Fun. Everything makes me cough. I threw my back out coughing a couple days ago, so I really have like laid off, and I had a whole bunch of edibles like last night and today, and I can't hardly smoke anymore. I just all the time. I usually have a puffer. Oh, that sounds like fun. How's that going with that little project? I just remembered today I went into Fritz Firehouse in Miami. Anyways, they had some edibles mushrooms that were like little ice cream cones, but they weren't psychedelic. I was like, well, then why are you selling them? But they looked good. I did not get them, but that reminded me. I was like, hmm. Well, this is awkward. Interesting. Yeah, for sure. Well, I think I'm going to get off here because I don't really have any interest in growing those. I just buy them. I have somebody that I can get them from who's reliable, and it's just easy that way. Okay, I'm going to get off here. I just wanted to get on and say hi. It's been a minute. I thought about getting on TikTok. Yeah, I got one. You'll have to holler at me a different way. Get a hold of me on Instagram, and we'll talk about it. Right? Okay. Bye, guys. Yes? No?